Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, here we are at the shop and we are about to lease out the wrapper that we will use, and really need to get cracking on this because it's snowing and it's cold, and that would be why. So let's go into the shop menu, find wrappers, and we can get straight down to the business. We don't need anything fancy at all because it is just a lease after all. Hopefully we can get it done relatively quickly. Right, we're all done there. Let's find it. Perfect. And a bit more, and beautiful. So let us head down to the field because, like I say, I think it's going to be a touch of a faff, simply because of the fact that we have to load them onto the wrapper manually versus going to collect them like we have done in the past. We have used this once before, but it's not ideal, I suppose you could say. It's not the worst, but it is a bit. And my God, is it ever snowing now? Definitely going to need some lights on for this job, and hopefully we can do it relatively quickly, as I say. But we are nearly at the field there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful day, lovely day, a bit of snow, doesn't hurt at all. And in this scenery, it looks beautiful. Right, as you can see in the distance there, we have the Ursus waiting for us to arrive. In the meantime, I'm looking forward to how this series progresses. I feel like where we are now is still so early days that it's hard to say exactly where it's going to go, but that's kind of the beauty of it, which is why I don't mind having the loans, so that we can, like I say, have a bit of a goal to work towards, you know. Right, let's get this ready. What other things do we have to... So we can lower it down, which I think we need to do. Does it touch the ground? It does. And do we have to turn it on? No, we must just be able to drop them in. So let's get to the Ursus and try that. See what happens. We'll just go for this one first. I'm feeling quite confident that it will go smoothly, even if it doesn't. Hello. As I say, even if it doesn't. Are we getting lifting in the front of something? What's going on? There we go. Happy days. Wrap away. Wrap away, baler wrapper. Wrap away. Okay, so it should drop automatically. But we might need... I just want to see what happens here with this first one. Right, we'll get ourselves positioned for the next... Oh, let's face this way, there we go. Crikey, it wraps for days and days. Now, I did put on automatic drop, but it might have to be... Oh, you're joking. It doesn't come off. Ah, no way. Well, how's that? Right. Well, that's a bit of a faff then. Can we... Oh, no. I thought maybe that would work. It's a bit cheeky, but... Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to repair the... Right. That is a bit annoying, but that's fine. We can deal with that. We will have to... It'll take us a bit longer to do. But yeah, what was I expecting? It to just randomly on its own fall off? Yeah, I don't think so. Right, okay, well we will have to get some white tape to cover up these holes, but that's fine. We've done that in the past. But yeah, let's at least get the first process of it going, and just to see... Whoa, tighten those brakes up a bit. Now, ideally, we would put these on a trailer, but I haven't got a trailer, so maybe that would be the smart thing to do, is to go and get... Oh no, you know what? That's an absolute faff right now, because we have the flatbed lorry that we've got with pallets on, We've got the potential for a flatbed which has chips in, and I just can't be bothered to deal with that all in this moment. I would like to just get the wrapping done, and then we're not going to be doing anything in this field for some time, so at the very least we can get the bales wrapped and then sort them out later on. But yes, as I say, we will have to wait for this process. What might actually be easier is to lift the New Holland and then like lift it off the back and then just drive away afterwards once it's attached. I do want to close this back window. There we go. Right, so I'll show you what I'm on about. Basically just go up to it and then take it off, hop into the New Holland and drive away, and then we'll just get the rest of the bales wrapped that way. Absolute faff, but it is what we're doing. Hello, lower down please. Thank you. If we can turn those beacons off, I will put the lights on. No, I won't. Doesn't make any shred of difference. But I think we've only got what, the one. So we've got 2, 3, 4 left to do. There might be a 7. Or is that just the 6? Either way, we are going to get them all done, and hopefully, before it gets too bloody cold, to be sitting on the Ursus. But we will crack on with a time lapse. Well, that actually did go a bit quicker than I was expecting. Obviously, the last bale would give us the most grief. There was a bit of a hole in the ground here I seem to have got stuck into. I don't know if you noticed that in the time lapse or not. So silly. Anyways, there we go. We've got all those bales. We do have 7, so that's good. One of them is not full. One of them's a part, this one here, 2244, and the full bale's 3,500 litres. So that is good to know. Now let's go and get this bale out. Not sure if you can hear the sirens in the background. Quiet down, please. No, joking. Right, let's get this bale off. We're just going to leave them in the field, honestly. There's not much else we can do with them. We could stack them up nice, maybe another time, but the priority is to just get that done and dealt with. So we will just shut the engine off on this for now, and we'll fold that up. Oh wow, okay, very cool. Right, first things first, I will take this back to the farm just because we do not need it out here in the snow. So that'll be a good thing to do. And then we'll also take the wrapper back to the shop and return it because we won't need it anymore. The 400 and whatever 40 pounds that we spent, or euros that we spent on it to lease it out, I think has gone to good use in a very quick time. And realistically, I do feel like silage bales can earn us a fair bit of coin as well. Right now it is grass, right? But that will only increase, which we're driving straight here. There we go. So if we go to silage, which should be down here. So we're maxing out at 1, 2, 3 right now? No. But it's not ready, it's still grass in it, so we might have to wait like a year or something. But it is better than the price of grass, at least. Grass goes for 49, and that is, I mean, what, almost over double, so that's pretty good. Not quite triple, but 2.5 times more. Right, let's get this to the farm. We'll get the wrapper returned, we'll bring the New Holland back to the farm, and then we'll figure out what to do next. Right, here we are back at the farm. I do have the tractors sort of tucked away a bit out of the snow coming down. It seems to be a little bit lighter of a snowing now, not as cold as it was. The goats seem to absolutely love it though. Look at the hello there. Gonna hop around a bit. Yeah, in your own time, kid. Right, yeah, we've got a fair few of them still, and they are doing absolutely fine. And they do have a little space if they do need to hide out, but they seem to enjoy being outside. So who am I to deny them that, right? Anyways, silage has to wait. We have to wait. We might be ready for January if we're lucky. We'll be able to sell it in the next month, and for a good price as well, I'd like to think. But we'll have to see how that looks in January. As for wood chips, they are not quite there yet. They don't show up here because they're not in a storage, that's why. But if you look here, wood chips, yeah, they are ready in January. Well, better in January. They're still pretty good now. But we might as well wait. And even if we do have to take them a bit further away, that's fine. We do need a bucket though to load them, so that's my only concern now, is not having a bucket. If we go through, look at the value of everything, it would be a cheap thing, but I don't think we do have that. So this manure fork does not work for chips anyways, not that I'd want to use it for them. But that does kind of put us in a bit of a position as far as loading them. So we will have to look for some sort of bucket. We might as well do that now. We don't have to buy it now. There's a small chance it'll show up in the sale before we need it. But if we go into... the other problem is that it can't be a very big bucket. Otherwise, the Ursus will tip. And that is our main thing. Right, where am I even... Where is... There we go. Right, 450 litres at a time. That one might be the option. This is one we can actually afford. This one I'm concerned we wouldn't be able to even lift. No, surely... Okay, the bucket itself is 100 kilograms. If that is... I'm just trying to think of the size of a bale. If it can lift a 3,500 litre bale, surely it can... lift some wood chips. This is a neat thing. I thought this was quite cool. This attaches to this machine, which is a bit out of our price range at the moment, but that is an interesting way we could consider loading chips if we do more in the future. Actually, speaking of chips, somebody did mention about potential contracts for wood things, but it's all it's dead wood, so yeah, and that's not vintage at all. That I don't think chipping contracts exist, so unfortunately so. That would be very cool if they did. Maybe they do in a mod, but not that I've seen. Anyways, I think that does it for December. I think it's a good chance to have a rest. The goats, speaking of goats, did one just walk under me? It just felt a bit of a thing. Oh, maybe there's an earthquake happening. Anyways, right, there's nothing else we can do at the moment. Best to probably just wait. Sorry, I'm just having to think. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do. Just we have to wait till January, really. So that is what we shall do. So we'll see you in January. Good morning and welcome to January. Yes, it is very early in the morning. The goats are enjoying their running around. They are up and at 'em, and it's great. But we have wood chips to sell. I did want to wake up early and get everything prepared in the event that we are ready to go. Oh, I forgot the other bloody trailer. I do need to go back and get it. Probably best to have that one on the other side. But let's have a look though to see, because we did have it ready. Let's see, animal dealer. Oh, nice. 461. Going down. Okay, where is that though? That looks far away. It's not that far away. We can absolutely manage that. So we'll go towards the shop, past the old farm, and then down. So that is absolutely fine. We will make our way there. We'll first connect to this trailer, though. I wonder, though, in like a logistical sense. Now, this is whether it's in reality or in the game. More so, apply more to real life. But if you had two size trailers, one smaller, one bigger, it would make more sense to put the bigger one on first and then the small one behind, correct? I mean, that to me just makes the most sense. So that's what we're going to do. But if I'm incorrect about that, like if you had for example, if you think of like the two, like the articulated lorries, and you've got the big trailer, and then you've got a slightly smaller one in the back, that to me makes the most sense as well. But that's because there's size difference. This is like a weight difference. So I don't know if there is a difference that way, but nevertheless, let us get this trailer unhitched here. Please don't roll down the hill. Thank you kindly. And we'll go all the way back. I'll just reverse straight in to here. Yeah, I'm glad that I woke up early to do this, because that price would have just steadily started to go down and down more and more as the day progressed. So I'm glad that we got this done. At the very least, we can get the wood chips sold. Well, at least the process started, because as you can see, we have literally less than no money, which is frustrating when you need to buy things. Well, anytime it's frustrating, whether you're buying things or not, to be honest. Now, let's see if I don't have to reverse. This would be fantastic. I will, though, a bit. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, no, gone the wrong way. Right, with this wheel, this is a whole new challenge. I do have a locking axle, so if that's engaged, then we should be good to go. And it should attach, no? Just the angle is off. Well, that's perfect. And now we've gotten ourselves in a real pickle. What have I done? Okay. Rearrange, starting over, here we go. It's okay, priority is to sell the chips. If we can get there, you know, towards 6, we're never going to make it up this hill. It's not even a hill, but we're not going to make it. No, we're going to make it, is what I mean to say. There's no question about the making it up the hill, see? Never doubt yourself, always believe in yourself, and all that rubbish. Right, it's because I've got the axle locked that it's struggling so. But if we can get it lined up, then we are good to go. Back to rhyming. Come on. Get in. Now we'll undo that axle lock on the first trailer. And we are sorted. Happy days. Look at that. The power of the New Holland. So yeah, this makes the most sense. Having the big trailer in the front, small trailer in the rear. And we are on our way. What a good looking load that is. That's wicked. Right, we'll put the beacons on, but we'll turn the big lights off. We don't need to blind the residents. I know you probably can't see anything, can you? Probably be better if I'm in first person, to be honest. There we go. I know it's a bit dark, but hey, you got to do farming in the dark sometime, innit? Sometimes, of course. Right, so we've got 13,000 litres nearly of wood chips. So I wonder how much that's going to produce for us monetarily, at least. Do you know what I mean? I'm hoping for a nice sum, but we shall see. It's frustrating when people don't know how to use roundabouts. But let's not get into that at the moment. May they forever go round and round about. This farm here would be lovely, wouldn't it? Having a flashback of some kind, being in this area. Don't know why. Anyways, let's mosey on through. Oh, that's a bump. Right. So it's just over there, as you can see. I'm very excited to get this sold, because I'm very curious to see what we're actually going to get for all these wood chips. Plus, we have another, I want to say 10,000. Oh, what a beautiful light setup that is. Another 10,000 litres at the farm still. So we'll get almost double what we've got here. Maybe a bit less. Just hang on a minute, mate. Crikey. Okay, pass if you want to pass then. It's alright, mate. It's alright. Okay, let's... we're nearly there, nearly there. Okay, we'll put on all of our lights now so we can actually sort of see what we're doing. Right, okay. So, yeah, we can dump them. I'm just going to remove that tag because we no longer need it. Right, and let's get ourselves kind of lined up a bit better. Here we go. I do want to get both going at once so we can get it in one nice lump sum if we can. Right, now let's look at the tip side left, and the other one should be left as well. Lovely. So, does it allow for both? It does. Okay, so we will start tipping at once. We'll do that one. And then we'll get the other tipping. Wicked. Oh, look at that. Okay, boom, we've got our bucket. Paid for the trailer. And a bit of extra cash for us to have a cheeky pint. But at the price they are, maybe one. Maybe just the one. Look at that. That is not bad. I mean, for all the effort we put into it, maybe it is, but we still have another 10,000 litres to load up. So what we're going to do now is head back to the farm, grab the Ursus, and then we'll head to the shop, get that €900 trailer, and then we shall load up. I think we'll need to load up both. We'll need both trailers again, but that's fine. We'll load them up and we'll take them back to the sell point. Alright, here we are, just coming back from the shop. We did buy the bucket for £900, €900, 900 monies, and we shall see. Moment of truth to see if it works. Oh no, we've got bloody snow in. Right, so that's going to be that's going to be problematic in itself, isn't it? Right, let's get that dumped out and try this again. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it should be exactly 10,000 litres of wood chips, so I think as long as we ensure... Hang on a minute. 651 litres. Oh, right, so, yeah, right. It's 900 quid, 600 litres, right. And no problems at all. Not a single problem here. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, keep smacking into things. Now, I just want to ensure that we are going to the same place again. It would seem as so, but we should probably confirm that that's still going down and everything's fine. Yeah, so we'll just crack on with that. We'll get another bucket load here. So this might take a bit of time considering we're at 650 litres, but I'm very pleased I went with the biggest size, even if it's just on the cusp. It's literally on the cusp. But we should be all right. And yeah, we'll get this loaded up in a nice little time lapse. Right, here we are again, and we are good to unload and sell the last of the wood chips. That was a bit of a faff, but to be expected with a 650 litre bucket with 10,000 litres to sell as well. So let's get these. I just want to get a little more lined up, a little nicer. There we go, and let's get those both dumping. Brilliant. So this should put us over 10,000 if I'm not mistaken. No, it should, definitely. Absolutely. It will. It has. Amazing. Thank goodness for that. Because we were struggling a bit. Now, see, that would be an interesting way to sort of pay off some of the loan as well, is to use some of this cash. But we're going to look at everything we need before we do that. Because there might be some other things we need to buy without wanting to pull another loan, although we do want to pay off this loan as soon as possible. So we'll look at that in the next episode. We'll probably still be in January just to see how everything is, see if anything else can be sold, see if the silage is ready, all of that. And then should hopefully get even more money from that, but we shall see in the next one. So I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up always does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one though, please do take care, and bye for now.